Hello, hello, hello. Hey there, Kata. Can you hear me? Are all my systems a go?
Hello, hello, hello.
Well, somebody
Hey
is.
there, Kata.
Didn't realize I had all my sounds on. All right. Oh, hold one moment, please. I'm gonna find out where my sound is. I've got it muted anyway, but just make sure that all my stuff is ready before we get on here and start causing issues. Who knows where that's coming from? I think oh, there it is. So, are we ready for some football? Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, I have so many tabs that I have for this game and then for YouTube and all that, and it never fails. I always have something open. But at least I could hear myself. I knew that the sound was on. That's a positive, right? That is a positive. Well, Kata, I'm glad you're here. And somebody else, I thought I saw somebody else in here. Or maybe not. That was just me. So, Kata, I hope you have had a wonderful week so far. I do not know. I am not a massive football fan. I did what I could, and I came up with some really, really great trivia questions. Um, we had fun on Monday. No worries. No worries. I'm gonna let Hank can take care of it. Um, hold on, there was one thing I forgot. Okay. Now we're good. I have to do all my adjustments. Um, so I can get ready here because this game won't let me start a lot of the stuff until it actually starts. So I can't really set up some of the stuff up. Anyway, we had a really good trivia on Monday. So that was fun. And hopefully, I think it was, oh, I can't even remember who won now. See, my brain doesn't work. Hopefully, those players will come back. If you do not know football, it is absolutely fine. Kirsten Factor was in here on Monday on the last one, and she was just guessing, and she did pretty good for just guessing. It's fun. It's just fun. The odds of someone knowing all the questions are slim. So, I'd like to see that happen, but it's slim. Anyway, Monday night, remember Monday Night Football? Oh, yes. Yes. So, anyway, for those of you who are joining us and that are on the replay crew, you do not have to be here to play live. You can play on the replay, just like you play, Wheel of Fortune or Jeopardy. Just I will read the questions and the answers, and you can just say the answers, out loud to yourself, while you're watching. But obviously, I would love for you to come and play these trivia games with us. We have so much fun, and you get to battle each other out to see how high you can get up on the board. So that's fun. But it literally it's just for fun. If you do not know, I always say there's no stress, just guess. If you do not know the answer, just guess. It's fun. So, anyway, we will be starting here in just a moment. But before we do, we are going to have a word from our sponsor, which is me. And the sponsor is Grandma's Gifts, the number 4, the letter U.com. I have a whole lot of merchandise, hoodies, sweatshirts, t-shirts, mugs, you name it, it's there. A lot of great stuff. It's not just grandma's house or trivia or whatever. I have things on there right now for Valentine's Day, which is coming up here very shortly. For the month of February, I have the discount code Be Mine for free shipping. And if you would like 30% off, put in Feb 30, FEB 30 for 30% off. And Kata has purchased some things and she will tell you they're great. Um, I know I saw Malloy just went live just a little bit ago, and I told him, I don't know, he loves football. He would love this game. In fact, pop over there and tell him I'm having football trivia. Don't say Super Bowl, just say football. This is all about the Super Bowl. This isn't just NFL. I'll do that in another day and time. But today it's just Super Bowl related questions. But they're going to be questions about all of the greats and some really cool stuff about football or Super Bowl. So anyway, the way we play this game, I'll go ahead and tell you. In the chat, if you're here live, in the chat, I want you to put in the number 1, 2, 3, or 4 that is related to the answer that you believe is correct. And again, if you do not know, just guess because you could guess correctly. So, I'm going to put myself, whoops, down here so that I am not in the way. Y'all are not here to see me. You need to see the questions. You do not have to wait until I finish speaking to put in your question. As soon as you know the answer, type in either 1, 2, 3, or 4. And again, if you're here for the replay crew, welcome, welcome. So glad you're here. You can always play these games. And the more you practice, the faster you get. So you can play these games and then beat your friends. So, well, hello, Malloy. We're glad you're here. I saw you went live just a little bit ago, but this is fun. I've got Super Bowl. This is the last Super Bowl for this year. All right, here we go. Who was the MVP of the first Super Bowl? Was it 1, Lynn Dawson, 2, Joe Namath, 3, Chuck Howley, or 4, Bart Starr? Who was the first Super Bowl MVP? 1, Lynn Dawson, 2, Joe Namath, 3, Chuck Howley, or 4, Bart Starr? Who was it? The first MVP. I saw a picture of a red baseball cap that says, "Relax, snowflakes." It's just a red hat. That would be good. I know you're a football freak. Okay, so my system is working. I can see it in front of me tonight. All right, it is for Brett Starr. Very good, very good. All right. So the way the system works is you want to get it in correct, but also fast. All right. Who was the Dallas Cowboy that got his helmet stolen at Super Bowl 94? At 94 Super Bowl. Who was the Dallas Cowboy that got his helmet stolen at the 1994 Super Bowl? Was it 1, Troy Aikman, 2, Emmett Smith, 3, Daryl Johnson or 4 Clayton Holmes? Who got his helmet stolen? 1. Troy Aikman, 2. Emmett Smith, 3. Daryl Johnson, or 4. Clayton Holmes? It was 2. Emmett Smith. He got his helmet stolen. People, I swear. You know? Why would you steal somebody's helmet? Very good, very good. Very good. You did good there. I would have thought it would have been somebody else. All right. What team was the first wild card team to win a Super Bowl? Was it 1, Pittsburgh Steelers, 2, Oakland Raiders, 3, Denver Broncos, or 4, Baltimore Ravens? What team was the first wild card team to win a Super Bowl? 1, Pittsburgh Steelers, 2, Oakland Raiders, 3, Denver Broncos, or 4, Baltimore Ravens? All right. Catch back up on what y'all are talking about. It was 2, Oakland Raiders. Very good. Almost all of you got it. Good job. The first wild card team. Very good. All right. I think y'all might know your Super Bowl stuff. Your Raiders. That's right. I forgot. You're a Raiders fan. All right. Who is the player that holds the most records for the most rushing yards in Super Bowl in a single game? All right, a Super Bowl single game. What player holds the most records for the most rushing yards? 1, Timmy Smith, 2, Terrell Davis, 3, John Riggins, or 4, Emmett Smith? Who has the record for the most rushing yards? 1, Timmy Smith, 2, Terrell Davis, 3, John Riggins, or 4, Emmett Smith? Got put in 1, not 11. It's 1, Timmy Smith. It's not gonna take the double ones, Kata, or you woulda gotten it right. It's Timmy Smith, 1. I know, it's okay. I know you got it right, but the system didn't. Sorry. All right. What player has the most career fumbles in the NFL Super Bowl? The most career fumbles in the NFL Super Bowl. Was it 1, Roger Staubach, 2, Peyton Manning, 3, Eli Manning, or 4, Cam Newton? What player has the most career fumbles in the NFL Super Bowl? 1, Roger Staubach. Staubach. I can't say it. I know how to say it. It's just not coming out of my mouth today. 2, Peyton Manning. 3, Eli Manning. Or 4, Cam Newton. The most career fumbles. I know who I would like who personally I feel, but that's not who it is. It's one Roger Staubach. Bach. Yeah, I'm with you. It's me for real, Cam Newton. He's a mess. He was really good there for a while. That's why I threw him in there. He was good for a while, then he got cocky. That's what happens when you get cocky. Don't get cocky. He could have been great. His cockiness got in. I'm a Panther fan. I'm from Carolinas. All right. Who is the only NFL player to be voted Super Bowl MVP on a losing team? NFL player to be voted Super Bowl MVP on a losing team. Was it one, Terry Bradshaw, two, Joe Namath, three, Joe Montana, or four, Chuck Howley? Who who has voted on the losing team? An MVP from the losing team. Oh, okay. Who has it? Okay. It was Chuck Howley. Chuck Howley. And actually, Chuck Howley had decided he didn't want to play football anymore. He had given up on it. He's like, screw this. And then he came back and did great. So who would think? He had to play for the Raiders. Yeah, he decided he wasn't gonna play. He gave up on it, and then he came back, and he won a bunch of stuff. Alright, name a quarterback that successfully led the biggest comeback in Super Bowl history. Who was it? Was it 1, Tom Brady, 2, Patrick Mahomes, 3, John Elway, or 4, Jalen Hurts? Who was it that led the biggest comeback in Super Bowl history? 1, Tom Brady, 2, Patrick Mahomes, 3, John Elway, or 4, Jalen Hurts? The quarterback that led the biggest comeback. Hello, Clumsy. Welcome, welcome. Come play with us. If you do not know, it does not matter. Just guess. It's just fun. And you could be right. Throw some cards down, right? It was 1, Tom Brady. And look, Clumsy got in there first. Good job. Everybody got it right. Very good. Tom Brady. Of course he did. He's the GOAT. He led the biggest comeback in Super Bowl history. Yeah, these are great questions. Oh, well, I'm glad. We had fun on the last one. These are different questions. All right. Besides Tom Brady, what other starting quarterback won a Super Bowl with 2 different teams? Was it 1, Peyton Manning, 2, Kurt Warner, 3, John Elway, or 4, Craig Martin? Who was besides Tom Brady? Who was it that led was a quarterback that won with 2 different teams? Peyton Manning, Kurt Warner, John Elway, or Craig Morton? They were all great quarterbacks, but who won with 2 separate teams? So, 2 I don't even know Kurt Warner or Craig Morton. Uh, Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning won with 2 separate teams. It was Tom Brady and Peyton Manning. They're the only ones that have won the Super Bowl, or quarterback that has won 2 Super Bowls. With 2 different teams, not just 2 Super Bowls. They've won more than 2 Super Bowls. good Lord, we know that Tom Brady has won a buttload of them. All right, next question. What was the average cost for a ticket to Super Bowl I? Was it $8, $5, $12, or 10? What was the average cost for a ticket to Super Bowl I? Was it 1, $8, 2, $5, 3, $12, or 4, $10? How much was the average cost? The average cost to Super Bowl I. Just think of what they cost now. The average cost to Super Bowl number 1. How much was it? $8, $5, $12, or 10? I could pay for all of that. I could pay for all of y'all. $12. It was $12 was the average ticket face value. Would that not be amazing if you could get a $12 ticket to the Super Bowl today? Yeah, that's not gonna happen. I went down some massive rabbit holes when I was looking up when I was going through and making these questions up. What team has been awarded most Super Bowl MVPs? Is it 1, New England Patriots, 2, Miami Dolphins, 3, Green Bay Packers, or 4, Dallas Cowboys? What team has been awarded the most Super Bowl MVPs? 1, the New England Patriots, 2, Miami Dolphins, 3, Green Bay Packers, or 4, Dallas Cowboys? I know. So the $12 is a bottle of water now. You're right. Super Bowl Taylor Swift being half. Yes, she is the Super Bowl this year. It's all about Taylor Swift. It's craziness. Craziness. It's 4 Dallas Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys has won the most Super Bowl MVPs. Woo, clumsy. Girl, you got this one. All right, you gotta beat my daughter and Malloy. Malloy's gonna jump in. He's gonna come in there and kick everybody's tail. All right, y'all ready for the next question? Who was the first player to be awarded Super Bowl MVP 3 times? The first one. The first one to be awarded Super Bowl MVP first time. Was it 1, Terry Bradshaw, 2, Joe Namath, 3, Joe Montana, or 4, Brett Favre? Who was awarded the first the first player to be awarded Super Bowl MVP 3 times? 1, Terry Bradshaw, 2, Joe Namath, 3, Joe Montana, or 4, Brett Favre? Here we go. Go 49ers. Kata says, "Got and mortgage your house just to go to the Super Bowl." I know. It's crazy. All right. It was Joe Montana. Almost all of you got it right. All right. It's just me for real. Terry Bradshaw, hey, I love him, so I give him a Super Bowl MVP. I love Terry Bradshaw. He's funny. I don't know. I love Joe Namath and Joe Montana. I don't know. They're all good. All right. Who was the player that rushed for the most yards in a Super Bowl with 204 yards? Who was the player that rushed for the most yards in the Super Bowl with 204 yards? Is it one, Timmy Smith, two, Marcus Allen, three, John Riggins, or four, Franco Harris? Who rushed for the most yards or the most yards in a Super Bowl? One, Timmy Smith, two, Marcus Allen, three, John Riggins, or four, Franco Harris. He still holds the record. Most yards rushed in a Super Bowl. Was it 204 or 204? Timmy Smith. Timmy Smith has the record of most yards rushed. 204 yards rushed. Whew. In one Super Bowl. Very good. Oh, here's a sponsor. Mm. You too can have a grandma's house sticker. How many father-son duos have won the Super Bowl? How many father-son duos have won the Super Bowl? Is it 1, 7, 2, 6, 3, 5, or 4, 4? How many father-son duos have won the Super Bowl? Now, it does not mean at the same time. It just means the father has won it and the son has won it. How many father-son duos have won the Super Bowl? 1, 7 duos, 2, 6, 3, 5, or 4, 4. It's a family event. The father has won the Super Bowl, and so has the son. 7. It was 1. 7 father-son duos have won the Super Bowl. Very good. Clumsy girl. I did not realize until I started looking into this how many how much of it is a family thing where the father, the grandfather, whatever. It's amazing. All right, what was the first team to win at least 5 Super Bowls? The first team to win at least 5 Super Bowls. 1, San Francisco 49ers, 2, Pittsburgh Steelers, 3, New York Giants, or 4, New England Patriots. What was the first team to win at least 5 Super Bowls? 1, 1, San Francisco 49ers, 2, Pittsburgh Steelers, 3, New York Giants, or 4, New England Patriots. I was looking at the wrong box. The first team to win at least 5. Eli Okay. I missed what you were saying, Clumsy. It's 1, the San Francisco 49ers. Your 49ers were the first to win at least 5. Talk out loud, it's fine. All right, what were the 2 teams that played in the very first Super Bowl? Was it 1, New York Jets and Baltimore, 2, Kansas City and Minnesota, 3, Green Bay and Oakland, or 4, Green Bay and Kansas City Chiefs? Who were the 2 teams that played in the very first Super Bowl? Was it 1, New York Jets and Baltimore? Was it 2, Kansas City and Minnesota, 3, Green Bay and Oakland, or 4, Green Bay and Kansas City? You do enough and hitting the wrong number. I know you know the let's see, he knew that one. Malloy, good job. He got in first on that one. The first teams were Green Bay and Kansas City. Good job. Good job, everybody. Good job. Y'all know your Super Bowl. All right. Who is the youngest quarterback to win a Super Bowl? The youngest quarterback to win a Super Bowl. Was it 1, Tom Brady, 2, Russell Wilson, 3, Patrick Mahomes, or 4, Ben Roethlisberger? I know I just messed up his name. Was it 1, Tom Brady, 2, Russell Wilson, 3, Patrick Mahomes, or 4, Ben Roethlisberger? Sorry, Ben, for messing up your name. Sorry, man. I'm really bad at this. All these trivia questions, yeah, there's no way I can pronounce every location and oh, yeah, no, I butcher everybody's name. I'm sorry. All right, it was 4, Ben Roethlisberger. He won't mind. I hope not. I am sure I am not the only one who has ever messed up his name. I will just say this. My name, which y'all don't know, it's Grandma. My name has been butchered my whole entire life. And then when I got married, it didn't help. All right. What brothers played against each other in the Super Bowl? What brothers played against each other in the Super Bowl? 1, this has never happened. 2, Jason and Travis Kelce. 3, Jake and Mike Matthews. Or 4, Eli and Peyton Manning. What brothers played against each other in the Super Bowl? It's never happened. Jason and Travis Kelce. 3, Jake and Mike Matthews. Or 4, Eli and Peyton Manning. Who has played on opposite teams against each other? It's never happened. Jason and Travis, Jake and Mike, or Eli and Peyton? It was Jason and Travis. They played together. Oh, Eddie, welcome. Welcome, welcome. And you came in and you got it right. Yes. That's right. I was watching this stuff about them. It was last year and their mom wore a split jersey. She didn't care. She was so excited. She didn't care who won. All right. Who has the record for the longest pass played in the Super Bowl history with 85 yards? Is it 1, Muhsin Muhammad, 3, Jerry Rice, 2, Jerry Rice, 3, Devonta Smith, or 4, Antonio Freeman? Who has the longest pass play in history with 85 yards? 1, Musim Muhammad. 2, Jerry Rice. 3, Devonta Smith. Or 4, Antonio Freeman? The longest pass in Super Bowl history. Hey, Eddie, I'm trying not to mess up today. We need Eddie in here to make sure that all my facts are correct. It was 1, Muhsin Muhammad. He has the record for the longest pass in history, and it was 85 yards. That is an arm. I still have my Jerry Rice jersey from when you were 8. Oh, wow. That's super cool. That's super cool. So that was what, 10 years ago? So 10 years ago, clumsy. All right. Before Tom Brady broke the record for winning 7 Super Bowls, who held the record? So before Tom Brady came and squashed everybody, who held the record? Was it 1, Ted Hendricks, 2, Matt Millen, 3, Marv Fleming, or 4, Charles Haley? Who held the record before Tom Brady with winning 7 Super Bowl or before he won Super Bowls? So this guy would have won what, 6? So before Tom Brady stole his record, who held the record? Tom Brady just came and wiped everybody off the board. Kirsten, welcome. Welcome. I just saw you pop up here. No, you don't. No, no, no. Stop that. We love it. Tom Brady's a bot. It was Charles Haley. Charles Haley had the record before Tom Brady, the bot, came in. He's superhuman. I think he might be an alien. He could be. It is very possible. He's an alien. He's not real. I see you. I see. Welcome. I'm so glad you came. Uh, and Eddie came in here. He saw my daughter was here. He's like, oh, no, no, no. What team has won 3 Super Bowls in a row? Is it 1, Pittsburgh Steelers, 2, no team, 3, New England Patriots, or 4, Dallas Cowboys? Who has won 3 Super Bowls in a row? In a row. 1, Pittsburgh Steelers, 2, no team, 3, New England Patriots, or 4, Dallas Cowboys? 3 Super Bowls in a row. What team? 1, Pittsburgh Steelers, 2, nobody, 3, New England Patriots, or 4, Dallas Cowboys? 3 in a row. Ain't nobody. Nobody has won 3 in a row. Super good. Look at you, Malloy. You jumped in there, man. Good job. Good job. Y'all did good on that one. And here I thought I was going to throw in one that I could trip you up on. All right. All right. I'll see what else I can do. All right. Who lost the biggest point spread by losing with a 45-point difference? Was it 1, San Francisco 49ers, 2, Pittsburgh Steelers, 3, Denver Broncos, or 4, Chicago Bears? Who lost by losing 45-point difference, the biggest point spread? 1, your 49ers, 2, Pittsburgh Steelers, 3, Denver Broncos, or 4, Chicago Bears? There's y'all's 49ers. It was what? Tom Brady would be the first to do it if it happens. It was the 49ers. The 49ers. And, Marissa, I think you're right on what you just said about Tom Brady. I can't remember because you know how my brain works. I don't remember things 10 minutes later, but I think I remember that. Kirsten, duh bears. Oh, you got the wrong person. That's okay. All right. What NFL quarterback legend never got a Super Bowl ring? Massive legend, never got a Super Bowl ring. Was it 1, John Elway, 2, Joe Namath, 3, Dan Marino, or 4, Brett Favre? Who never got a Super Bowl ring? Massive legends. All 4 of them, massive legends, who never got a Super Bowl ring. Marissa, I think you're right. What year is she talking about? I I I think I think it was him. Mom. 5, your mom? I've never got a Super Bowl ring either. Dan Marino. All of you got it right. I know. Boy, that's a deduction question. Deduct. Who has gotten them? Poor 1990. She thinks it was 90. Yeah. I remember reading that, but I can't. It's too much. Too much my brain. I can't. It's overload. What was the highest scoring Super Bowl of all time? The highest scoring Super Bowl of all time. Was it I'm not even gonna try and read those things because my brain isn't working right this second. I'm smoking. Is it 1995, 20 or 2, 2015, 3, 2008, or 4, 1979? Which one had the highest score in a Super Bowl of all time? Was it 1, 1995, 2, 2015, 3, 2008, or 4, 1979? I It was the year of my child's birth. One of my child. The one that's in here. It was 29. Super Bowl 29 in 1995. Yep. That was It's alright, it's alright. The highest scoring. Alright, as of 2024 now, how much do players get paid to play in the Super Bowl? How much do they get paid to play in the Super Bowl? Is it 1, $82,000, 2, $78,000, 3, $150,000, or 4, $100,000? How much do they get paid just to play in the Super Bowl in the year 2024? Is it 1, 82,000, 2, 78,000, 3, 150,000, or 4, 100,000? Just to play. Y'all. Okay, I'm not gonna go. It's $82,000 just to play. All right, so they all the players that go to the Super Bowl, that play in the Super Bowl, whether they sit on the bench, $82,000. As of 2024, what is the bonus the winning team gets paid? So they get their 82,000. Then what do they get? 1, $200,000, 2, $162,000, 3, $157,000, or 4, $150,000. How much do they get paid after they get their 82? Now how much do they get paid when they win? How much do they get paid? It's amazing. 1, 200,000, 2, 162,000, 3, 157,000, or 4, 150,000. How much? I know. I know, Kata. Poor guys. Just to step foot out there, they get 82. Now they get 157,000 if they win, on top of their original payment just to get there. Yes, and then they get all their bonus stuff and all. They don't have that. Yes, I know. Sponsorships, all that stuff. Can you believe it? All right. Tom Brady holds the record for most consecutive completions in a Super Bowl. How many does he have? Record of most consecutive completions in a Super Bowl. Is it 1, 22, 2, 18, 3, 16, or 4, 12? How many record consecutive completions, okay, consecutive completions does he have? Is it 1, 22, 2, 18, 3, 16, or 4, 12? Consecutive Tom Brady. Consecutive completions in a Super Bowl. Can you imagine what his number would be if you considered all of them for his whole life? 16. He's had 16 consecutive completions in a Super Bowl. So in one Super Bowl, he had 16 consecutive completions. Crazy. One Super Bowl. Yeah. Just to look at that man's stats would just blow your mind. All right. What team has played in 4 Super Bowls but never held a lead? Was that 1, Minnesota Vikings, 2, Denver Broncos, 3, Cincinnati Bagels or Bengals, whatever you want to call it, or 4, Buffalo Bills? 4 Super Bowls but never held a lead. Oh, that's heartbreaking right there. 1, Minnesota Vikings, 2, Denver Broncos, 3, Cincinnati Bengals, or 4, Buffalo Bills. Marissa looked up his career. 7,753 for his career. Yes. Mind-blowing. He's not real. He's an alien. He is. Minnesota Vikings. Way to go, Eddie. You got it in there the fastest. Minnesota Vikings played in 4 Super Bowls, but never held a lead. At least they got there. They got there 82. Well, it wouldn't have been 82 when they were going to. It wasn't 82 when they were playing, but he's a lizard. He's lizard person. He's a lizard. He might be. All right. Who holds the record for the most touchdowns in a Super Bowl single game? In one game, who holds the record for the most touchdowns? 1, Terrell Davis. 2, Rob Gronkowski. I can't say his name right. 3, Jerry Rice. Or 4, Emmitt Smith. Who holds the record for the most touchdowns in a Super Bowl single game? 1, Terrell Davis. 2, Gronk. 3, Jerry Rice. Or 4, Emmitt Smith. Clumsy says my answer is Jerry. Don't even care if it's not right. Jerry, Jerry, Jerry. Oh, that's the wrong Jerry. It was 1, Terrell Davis. Terrell, he's got the most touchdowns for a Super Bowl single game, one game. Most touchdowns. Sorry, it's not Jerry Rice. Sorry, Clumsy. Sorry, Eddie. I really wish I could have notes where I could tell you stuff so I could put in this because I remember seeing how many there were. All right. Who holds the record for the most touchdowns in Super Bowl history? All right. Now, this is all a Super Bowl, not just one game. Who holds the record for most touchdowns in the Super Bowl history? One, Terrell Davis. Two, Rob Gronkowski. Gronk. Three, Jerry Rice. Or four, Emmett Smith. This is all Super Bowl history. One, Terrell Davis. Two, Gronk. Three, Jerry Rice. Or four, Emmett Smith. There you go, Marissa. It's not going to happen. I'm not even going to try it because it'll be on here forever. It was three guys. Jerry Rice. You finally got your Jerry Rice. Jerry Rice. Now, he has it for the most touchdowns in Super Bowl history, but not for a single game. And so she didn't even answer. I will give her the point. We'll give it to her. All right. Who holds the record for the longest kickoff return in Super Bowl history? The longest kickoff return. Was it one, Jacoby Jones, two, Fulton Walker, three, Desmond Howard, or four, Andre Coleman? Who has the longest kickoff return in Super Bowl history? One, Jacoby Jones. Two, Fulton Walker. Three, Desmond Howard. Or four, Andre Coleman. The longest kickoff return in Super Bowl history. I can't remember what it is. I swear, I wish my brain worked. When I was looking up all this stuff, the stats, I love stats. We're blowing my mind. It's one, Jacoby Jones. Yes. Clumsy. You didn't answer Jerry Rice. We gave you the point, though. Okay. You got a point. We will add one to the end. Clumsy gets a point at the end. Oh, so does Kata. Okay. Oh, Kata, you can't see everybody else's typed in answers. Oh, I don't know. I don't know why you can't. All right. How many yards was the longest kickoff return? Oh, here you go. I thought I put it in here. All right. Was it one, 99 yards? Two, 98 yards? Three, 109 yards? Or four, 108 yards? So that longest kickoff return, how long was it? One, 99 yards. Two, 98 yards. Three, 109 yards. Or four, 108 yards. How many yards was that longest kickoff return? 199, 298, 3, 109, or 4, 108? All right. Very good. It was 4, 108 yards was their return. Was that record the longest kickoff return? 108 yards. Oof, he was booking it. Booking it. I can see him now. Or he just held the line and that's all they ever do. Just right down. All right. How much does the Lombardi trophy weigh? Is it one, 7 pounds, two, 5 pounds, three, 17 pounds, or four, 15 pounds? How much does the Lombardi trophy weigh? Is it 1, 7 pounds, 2, 5 pounds, 3, 17 pounds, or 4, 15 pounds? How much does the Lombardi Trophy weigh? 7 pounds, 5 pounds, 17 pounds, or 15 pounds? They get it and they're like, ah! How much do they grab that thing and put over their heads and kiss and pass around? 1, it's 7 pounds. That's what you have to think about, because I thought it was more. Oh, you meant 3. Well, it's still, you got it right, clumsy. It was 7 pounds. Don't change your mind. It's 7 pounds, because they grab, if you think about it, if it was 17 pounds or 15 pounds, they're having to hold that thing over their heads. I mean, and they got all that stuff on. 7 pounds. Very good, guys. Yeah, shh, don't change your mind. All right. What team holds the record for the most consecutive Super Bowl appearances of 4? What team holds the record for the most consecutive Super Bowl appearances of 4? There are 4 of them. 1, San Francisco 49ers, 2, England Patriots, 3, Dallas Cowboys, or 4, Buffalo Bills. Who holds the record for the most consecutive Super Bowl appearances? And they had 4 of them, 4 consecutive. 1, San Francisco 49ers, 2, New England Patriots, 3, Dallas Cowboys, or 4, Buffalo Bills. 4 consecutive Super Bowl appearances. They didn't have to win it. Appearances. 4, Buffalo Bills. Buffalo Bills. Good job, Eddie. You got it in there first. Good job. All right. We're almost done, guys. We're almost done. I'm kind of sad. No more Super Bowl. Almost done. All right. Let's see who can get the next, 2? Next 2. Who can get these last ones right? I wish I could add points for the last ones. All right. Of those 4 consecutive appearances, how many did the Buffalo Bills win? All right. They had 4 consecutive Super Bowl appearances. How many did they win? Was it 1, all 4, 2, 2, 3, 1, or 4, 0? How many did they win? 1, 4, 2, 2, 3, 1, or 4, 0? How many of those consecutive record 4 consecutive appearances, how many did they win? The Buffalo Bills won 1, 4, 2, 2, 3, 1, or 4, 0? Ugh. 0. They were there 4 consecutive times. They didn't win any of them. Yes, my child is right. My child was right. Tragic. Tragic. No LOL. No LOL. That's sad. But they got their money, they got their rings. All right. Last question. What team holds the record for the longest game time of 4 hours and 14 minutes against the Patriots? Was it 1, New York Giants, 2, Green Bay Packers, 3, Chicago Bears, or 4, Carolina Panthers? Who holds the record for the longest game time of 4 hours and 14 minutes against the Patriots? 1, New York Giants, 2, Green Bay Packers, 3, Chicago Bears, or 4, Carolina Panthers? Who holds the record? longest game time, 4 hours and 14 minutes. It was the Carolina Panthers, and I was biting my nails the whole entire time. Awesome game. I'll never forget it. Blasted. It was wonderful. Carolina Panthers. Oh my goodness. Yes, they did awesome. They held them, but at the end, I mean, it was tight. That was an awesome game. I will never forget that game. Well, Marissa. Marissa got 29 out of 35. Very good. Trident Vibes, you got 28. Clumsy came in, got 17. And then we have the rest of y'all. And you would have gotten more if you had come in. Eddie, you could have come in and wiped the board, I'm sure. Oh, Clumsy and Kata both get additional points because of our Jerry Rice. They're Jerry Rice. Y'all do get extra points. Not too bad. No joke. Y'all did good for coming in late. I know. Eddie, you did great for coming in late. I know. I'm proud of y'all. I am so happy that y'all came to spend this time with me. I'll move myself up here up here where y'all can see me instead of being down here in this little teeny tiny box. I have had so much fun doing all this trivia I am not a huge football fan, but I did enjoy doing the Super Bowl. I do like the Super Bowl. We had oh Eddie. Oh, you can't I don't think you can see the little the emojis on there. Thank you so much. I'm so adorable. You're sweet. You're welcome, Malloy. I'm glad you came over to play. I did go down a lot of rabbit holes, like trying to figure out like how much is things today versus before and what records was held and all that stuff. So I did have fun doing that. I enjoy these trivia games. Even though I'm not a big football fan, it doesn't matter. It's fun. Um, I am I'm gonna do baseball for baseball. I love baseball. So I'll do baseball trivia. That'll be a sports one. In April, I'm gonna do the WWE. I'll do that the Thursday before WrestleMania. So my son will love that. And I'm gonna have a whole bunch of other stuff. So coming up, I have 1990s television shows. I've got some boomer stuff, 1950s random questions. I've got some more true false coming. You can always check my community tab and you'll be able to see what's coming up. I'm also doing Wordle on Tuesdays and Saturdays. You can check for the time. And then after I do this, I'll go back and put Words on Stream, and I play that pretty much consistently 24 hours. I can't say 24 hours, but I try. So no, I don't believe it's an Olympic year. I don't believe it is. But when we do the Olympics, I'll be doing different sports, swimming, all of the Olympic stuff because I love the Olympics. So, if there's anything that y'all would like me to do, any requests, I know I've had Disney. I'll be doing more Disney. I'll be doing certain movies. If there's a certain movie that you like that you want to do trivia on, is it Summer Olympics is this year? Okay, well I'll do Summer Olympics. I can't keep up. I can't keep up when things are. So anyway, um no, it says 3. It says 3, I think. You got more than 1. Hold on. Yeah, you got 3. You got 3. But you came in late too. You came in late. So, no, hey, you got 3 right. You did good. You did good. It's always fun and it's good to learn and just come in and see. It's fun to come in and mess too. Just guess and try and throw people off. Act like you know something when you don't. That's always good. So in the comments for those people with the on the replay crew, in the comments, if you ever have any suggestions or things that you want me to do trivia on, I love having suggestions. Um, and again, you can check in the community tab and I'll have a list of the upcoming so you can see a schedule of what's coming up with trivia and stuff so you can study up. No, don't study. That's no fun. I don't want you studying. So anyway, again, thank you so very much for coming and spending this time with me. I love I love you coming and hanging out. Wait a minute. I get a senior citizens discount point. No, we added points to your score because of Jerry Rice because y'all didn't answer quick enough. So we give you points because you would have gotten it right. And sympathy points, you get sympathy points. I give you lots of sympathy points, and my daughter gets deducted points because she's my daughter, and there you go. Marissa says you got one cat for the 11. Oh, that's right. That's right. You meant one, but you put in 11. You put it in twice. That's right. See, she keeps up. She's the better part of my brain that works. There you go. So we know you had more than that. And then Clumsy got an extra point for the Jerry Rice that she didn't get to answer. Well, thank you so much, Eddie. I'm so glad you came. I always love seeing y'all here. And my finger had a seizure. Oh, let's not talk about seizures. 'Cause I have them. I had one on screen. My seizures aren't the falling down shaking thing. I have frontal seizures where I'll just kinda, like, zone out. You don't even know I'm having it. It's Clumsy knows. Clumsy I had a stream with Clumsy, and I literally had a seizure. It's very quick, but I literally had a seizure while I was on with her. I had to end real quick. But anyway. Alright, guys. I am gonna go over here and start at 9:30, I'm gonna start Words on Stream again, so if you would like to play that. If not, please come back and play again. Um, what is Monday? Hold on. Let me see. What am I doing Monday? Monday is Valentine's. Valentine's, I think. I think that's what I'm doing Monday. Yes. Monday is Valentine's Day trivia. So that one will be fun. All right. That's some crazy stuff I got on that one. All right. So come back and play Monday at 8 p.m. I'll be doing Valentine's Day trivia. All right. All right. I love you guys, and I will see you later. All right. Bye.